Hello, everybody. I am back. Had to take last week off. I had to take several weeks off before that. So streaming schedule has changed a little bit, but I'm back today. If anybody is curious about the streaming schedule in the future, my information, my description underneath the Twitch channel actually now has the dates that I will be streaming. So for now, it's mostly Fridays, and so it's just I take out the Fridays that I can't do because I've got work. So I do have a list of the days that I will be streaming in the next month or so. So if anybody wants to know when they can catch a stream, just check in my channel description. I'll keep that updated as I know which days I will be free and which days I won't be free. It might end up having to change a little bit last minute because the nature of my job is such that I might end up having to take a Friday that I didn't initially intend to take or didn't plan to take, didn't have scheduled originally. So just a heads up for that. I'm slowly figuring out how to balance, having a job. I mean, I'd had a job before, but it had a more regular schedule. So balancing this new job and it's not that new, but I'm just now figuring out how to balance the job and, the streaming, running a webcomic, all of that good stuff. So, but that is my solution for the streaming thing is I have the days that I will be streaming listed down below. So that is that bit of news. But anyway, today I figured I would be doing Reigns Her Majesty. I haven't streamed Reigns. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I have. But I have played the original Reigns. And I didn't finish it. But it is very difficult to get through the actual story aspect of that game. So it took a lot of, trial and error for me to get as far as I did. Then, I had been playing for hours the last time I played, and I just went, I'll quit now. And then I just haven't had the chance to go back in yet. Just haven't prioritized that. But I figured Reigns Her Majesty, because I haven't played it yet. So I'd be starting with a brand new game, would be a good one for tonight. And it's pretty chill. I don't have to do fighting enemies or any of that kind of thing. It'll just be click right, click left. So that's my plan for tonight. That's why I decided to do Reigns Her Majesty. It has been out for a while, but I just haven't had the time to try it out. So let's do that today. Let me switch to... Here we go. Oh, I'm going to have to change my audio levels. Hang on, sorry. I want to make sure that the game isn't so loud that you can't hear me. There we go. Oh, whoopsie doodle. I haven't had any game audio. Shoot. Hang on. Hang on, folks. I haven't had my audio going. It's not set up right. Sorry. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. I did have music playing before the stream, but let me just play a little bit of audio and see if it's working correctly. Okay, I'm assuming that's coming across okay. I've got it set very quiet. There we go. Make sure that there's no blips in the audio. Okay. That's from the Reigns Her Majesty soundtrack, if anyone's curious. I just had that open so I could play it at the end of the stream. Okay. Here we go. Sorry about that. Whoopsie doodle. Because I do want the music of this game to be heard because it's Jim Guthrie and J.J. Ibsen. I think that's how you pronounce that last name. Which, I mean, their stuff is beautiful. Okay. I might need to bump the volume down a little bit more. Okay. What a splendid wedding that was. How does it feel to be my queen? I don't even know you. Oops. Let me click that. Great? I don't even know you. We'll say great. We'll be nice to the king. You'll get used to it. My mom did, and you'll have Countess Laurentia to train you up. See you later. We say ugh. My, how young the new queen is. It would honor me if you would call me mother. Pardon? Of course, just Countess Laurentia is fine. This is my privilege to teach you how to balance court life. Balance, yeah. So, the mechanics of this are pretty much the same from Reigns. That you're having to balance pleasing the military, pleasing the church, pleasing the people, and just money. Pretty much the same mechanics, just a different storyline, and you're doing it as the queen rather than the king. You shall be pious yet flexible, populist yet royal, mighty yet peaceful, wealthy yet humble. I shall. She leaves you to face your first decisions as queen. Alrighty. Forgive me, but your bosoms are rolling like bones in your gown. I beg you, please conceal them. Fine. I just had a nightmare that God wasn't real. I'm shaking. Should we pray? Get real. You see, piety pleases the church's watchful eye, but some feel too much piety weakens the kingdom. Why are you in my room? At last, the new queen. Let me show you how low I can bow. Watch this. Here I go. I don't want to please the military too much. Please don't. I like to be face down. I am Bartholomew de Coquille, your court chamberlain and master of ceremony. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't want the military to get too high. Growing up in the West, did you get to experiment? Well, you know, spices. You come from the land of flavors. I bet your house was so odorous. What are you trying to say? Oh. Because you never know if it's going to please or upset each one. It just tells you which one it's going to affect. So, I don't want to please the people too much. What are you trying to say? Oh, oops. You ever whipped, but only lightly. I didn't mean ever whipped. Oops. Okay. In the East, they hold more holidays, but they work longer hours. My queen, could that work here? Work longer hours. Working longer. So, I don't know what would please who, honestly. I guess it doesn't matter because they're all about in the middle right now. So, sure, yeah. Okay. The courtly dance is the lewd touching of the palms. God bids you dance more chastely. What do we touch instead? Yeah, what do we touch instead? The smell of dirt is in the air. Meat is in my heart. Oh, how I long to hunt. You don't mind if I go, do you, dear? Well, that would probably please the military. Oh, I don't want to up the money too much. That could lower the financial stuff, but I say, what about me? Okay. Oh, whoa, what chains your marriage? He grumbles dramatically. So sorry, Queen, but our farm's plumbing collapsed. Can we use the armor's barracks to wash ourselves? Yeah, sure. Oh, that made the military mad. I feel overwhelmed by all the pain in the world, my love. I am paralyzed. It's so hard. Poor baby. This would probably please the military, so I need to get that back up. There we go. The country folk are simple heathens and superstitious. They think red things mean bad omens. How stupid. Gotta balance everything. Shall I hem your gown in gold, thread, or plain, your highness? Ooh. Well, I can't let the money go up too much, so probably gold. There we go. The cardinal would rather see you look austere, but glamour always wins the people's hearts. Got it. I am your husband's royal servant, yet you are so noble, my queen. Is there something between us? No. No! We have guests from your country to the west tonight, my queen. Will you teach me how to make the right impression? Ooh. Sure. Do Westerners prefer a humble greeting or a confident one? Should probably please the military a little bit more. Confident. Aha, that's what I thought. So for a welcome gift, should it be luxurious or personal? I need to take the money down a little bit. So luxurious. But now the people's gone up too high. Don't worry, I've already been warned about one thing I must never do. It's... interrupt. I can't think of what else to ask. I suppose I must be all ready for the visit. Okay, it doesn't make... good luck. Of course, everything you told him was wrong. The king and queen of the island across the channel have sorcerous beliefs. Avoid them. I can't let the people go up. I will. Okay, good. You must wear a green dress on your public walk, your majesty. Remember, the country folk find red impure. We'll see. You must smile, my queen, for yours is a great nation. Smile and the people smile with you. Refuse. Oh man, that made the people go up. The church has a plan for this land. The queen's support is essential. Let's have good relations, you and I. What do I get? Your husband was creeping around the maid's rooms again, my lady. I don't like to look in his eye. I don't like the look in his eye. Ooh. That pig. Oh, that made the people go up. A scandal would be such fun for us maids, but I suppose you must rein him in. That'll make the people go down. I don't want to punish her. I'll handle it. Oh, your maid accused me of impropriety? Me? But I'm innocent. Liar. Oh no. I only have eyes for you. Well, and Petrichor the Swift because he takes me hunting. I mean, I love hunting. Of course. Oh. They're tearing the drawbridge down. Oh. The crowd fights to kiss your ring. Your body's found crushed to death beneath an avalanche of trampled flowers. I went out loved. Oh. Why? There we go. I don't have the stream up. There we go. Alright. I died. Oh, I lived 18 years. Long live the queen. Okay, so recruit the acolyte, perform the coronation rite, investigate the locked tower. To mar the maiden's frenzied death is forever a dissertation topic. Queen Brenda was chosen to strengthen ties with the West. She may not be welcomed in her new land. Okay. Sadly, our local chapel is in disrepair. The cardinal will be angry. Please give us money to restore it. Yeah, fine. Let us sell this prayer book bearing your image. You will earn a blessed percentage, of course. Yes. Oh dear, have ravaged my crops. Please, merciful queen, can I have a fence? Yes. Your coronation day approaches, sweet queen. May I instruct you in the coronation rite? Sure. You'll take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, then clap your hands softly and spray your charming perfume. Understand? Totally. Whoop whoop, time to officially crown our new queen. She will, of course, perform the coronation rite. Ready. It's just a formality. Go on, Highness. Take your first step forward. 2 steps back. Clap softly. Now for the finale, spray the perfume of your royal scent. What? Whoops, simply drag the perfume onto my face to spray me with royal charm. Okay. Whoop. Whoa, my queen, how perfect you look. How well you did. My eyes are burning. That's how charmed I am. Can I go now? I wrote a song about our lovely queen to which I wish to perform it day and night at court for a price. Yes. Oh, that made the people go up. The guy's song about you goes on all day. I can't take it. Please let me just execute him. Fine. My, but you are adored, my queen. Do you ever worry that inspiring too much love might be dangerous? Yes. That's how I died. I'm just saying, my queen, isn't it fair to invite all the noble families to your banquet, not just the rich ones? Yes. No heir yet for the king? It could mean sin on your part. Best make a large donation to the church. I'd rather keep trying. My queen, do you tend your horse with a soft glove or with a firm whip? Firm. Okay. See, a firm hand emboldens your kingdom. I can't speak. But often the people dislike ruthlessness. I know what I'm doing. Oh gosh, that made my money go down. The queen is with child. Where, oh where is the court doctor? I could have sworn we had one. Oh no. Really? Really? That counted as... Oh god, the sounds. that I still had a tiny bit of money left. That's stupid. Delivery was difficult. So difficult, in fact, that it was you who was delivered. The kingdom mourns a little. Great. Alright. So I performed the coronation rite. Recruit the merchant. Alright. Brenda the Graceful died in anguish, forever a figure of romance. Queen Cassandra comes to the throne in a time of national discontent and simmering aggression. Kitty! Pet the kitty. I don't care if it's the devil. I pet the kitty. Somehow, she still seems dissatisfied with you. You say you plan to make actual decisions here? Isn't that a bit bold from a young queen? Watch yourself. Yes, it is most unconventional, this type of behavior from a queen. People are gossiping. You're gossiping. What's this racket? You had better obey my wife. What harm can it do? My love. After all, she'd have to be a god to have any real power here in my kingdom. Carry on, darling. Wow, thanks. The word is goddess. Your Highness, what if your subjects could be allowed to see inside the palace if they pay? I don't want the people to go up too much. Keep them out. Your Highness, a poor supplicant is here asking for an audience with the Queen. Send him in. Majesty, the army has been racing its horses in my field and now my crops are trampled. General! It is an honor to be received, my queen. I am not proud of the actions of my men. You should apologize. Oh, gosh. That made the military go up. General Henge makes a bow to the farmer. Seems good enough for him. Okay. You are as wise as they say. I would be pleased to consult your expertise in future matters. I have to do more work. The church tried to pay me to spy on my master the king, but I refused, of course. Since then my pockets have ached. Yeah, be careful. The military's getting a little bit high. Let me help. Your new crown is so lovely. Why not throw a coronation ball to impress the gentry? Not now. The treasurer is here with big news, but I'm in my painting lesson. Tell him to go away. I'll talk to him. That's my game. I've discovered a way to increase your financial reserves by issuing royal bonds. Are you able to approve it? Oh no. What's gonna make military go down? Do it. Wait for the king. Wait for the king. Oh. Can we please have a coronation ball? Pretty please. All the girls and me were so excited. No, I don't have the money. Nope. Majesty, it's springtime, and we want to wear fine gowns and hold hands. Please, 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 coronation ball. I said no. Coronation ball, coronation ball, coronation ball, coronation ball. Never. That grinning minx has already set everything up behind your back. It's too late to escape. Oh no. Whoop whoop, coronation ball today. Great idea, my queen. All your ladies look very nice indeed. What about me? How I can't contain myself. I need to go dance around. I don't think it really matters so much because they're both about even. Have fun. Excuse me, may I have this dance, your highness? Ooh, recruited the acolyte. Why yes, you may. She takes your hand and steps closer, whispering, I've been sent by the Lady of the Wood to teach you of the All-Mother. This land needs a queen of the old ways. Who let you in? Strange light is coming from one of the towers. Could it be the presence of a demon? In our pure house? How spooky. That tower has been empty for years. Someone should investigate. I will. Climb the dark, forgotten tower and open the door. Ah, how well. Hello, I am the palace doctor. At least I think I am. And you are? You don't know? Oh, apologies, your grace. I must have been locked in my lab for a very, very long time. How long? Well, I lived on specimen jars and plentiful humors, and now I'm ready to create a new age of science. You're the doctor? You don't mind if I borrow the king's seal again, right? I just want to stamp some things. What things? Countess Laurentia has been behaving strangely. Yes, she has. Your Highness, it is customary to commission some songs that will spread your glory. Shall we discuss? Not now. My people do not use money, so we cannot pay tax. Will you accept something else from me instead? Sure. Oh, money's going down. Listener folk contribute a volume of dry herbs instead of money. Rumors say in the lands to the north, queens carry dual pistols. Do you like weapons? I don't want military going up too much. But I don't... Okay, no. Dear lovely Majesty, I, your pitiful old friend, again beg you to use the king's seal for the good of the realm. Hang on. But why? I'm your dearest servant, aren't I? I've been so helpful. Explain yourself. I confess, I brought the seal to the cardinal at his bidding. Beware, for many are on his side. The church will rise. I don't want to hang her. Just be gone. There we go. Countess Laurentia is exiled, but the church denies wrongdoing. Want to be able to see see our enemies from afar. The palace needs a new tower. Too many towers. I don't have money. Can I raise minks? We can sell fur trims to all the gentlewomen. This court will be the height of fashion. We need the money. Yes. The time has come for us to heap honors upon our great queen. Will you hear them? Obviously. Her Majesty is a beacon of piety and purity in a sea of pagan desires and heathenous evils. Oh, you. Oh, you. Oh, Bunny went down again. My village surrounds the Lady of the Woods temple in the deep forest. There, men honor us. Sounds great. We need a curfew for moral hygiene. Convince the king, and there will be holy treasures for your crown. I need the money. Fine. I picked a lord to marry my aunt's granddaughter. Should she have a royal wedding or church style? It's up to us. I don't want the church to go up. I don't have a lot of money. Royal. Oh, that gives me money. Cool. A royal wedding. We have plans to make. I must find the 4 most perfect carriage horses in the land. What else? Best leave the intricacies of royal event planning to me, O Queen. It is my calling. It is my destiny. Good luck. Your courtly ladies finished all the royal wine, but blamed me. You must take my side against them. Yes. Oh. My relative is complaining we didn't send her a wedding gift. We hosted the entire wedding. Do we need to send a gift too? No. Oh no. That made my military home go all the way down. After all that, the bride and groom are still offended. Unbelievable. The weakness of the royal family has doomed this land. We should never have taken a foreign queen. The city is sacked and you marry an invading general in exchange for peace. He will never understand you. It's the All-Mother. Shh, child. Be not afraid. I am the All-Mother who brought this world to life. Though your body may die, your spirit continues in the form of this land's next queen. Oh, the glitchiness is so creepy. I know it hurts. I know you must ache for true power. Earn my crown, and you shall have all your desires. Stop freaking me out. Let me start your journey with a gift. The book of your glory, still to be written. Blank spellbook. Mysterious book given to you in a vision. It's entirely blank. Oh, how I love you, daughter. Alright, we met the All-Mother. Alright. Recruit the merchant, meet the explorer, restore the mechanical owl. Queen Graciela steps in to rule a divided land with polarized expectations resting upon her. Let me earn your favor, sweet queen. Send me off to slay a rare beast and bring you a trophy. Do it. Sometimes I feel the bond between us is stronger than sacred sisterhood, but we cannot be more, can we? But we can't, can we? Yes? We cannot be more, yes? Or can we? Yes. I think it's yes. I'm back from my hunt. I even glimpsed the rare white doe. Legends say it is the Lady of the Wood, in animal form. Who? A queen of legend, he says. They say she can take any form. Oh, right, your trophy, my queen. The fey bone of a ferocious creature I slayed all alone deep in the wood. My hero. That made everything go down. Oh, it's like it's the leg bone of a small chicken. It's a little crooked. You say the stars predict earthquakes? Sounds crazy, but I'll get insurance for the palace if you insist. No. Oh my god. Seismic events cause your most expensive pillars to collapse. A line runs through the land where the earth is unstable. Yes, a line. You must fortify the line. That'll cost money. Sounds imaginary. Oh, God. Well, that didn't last long. 6 whole years. This land turns to ash in your fists. Today, we, the people, rise up to seize your means of respiration. What? You're dragged through the city streets amid revelry and uprising. You try not to lose your head, but it happens anyway. That went well. Gracelia died infamously, her name forever meaning cruelty. She did nothing. She barely lived. Queen Igioma starts her reign in a time of great class tension. Her coronation is resented. The stars look kindly on your communication in these times. Write to your family about the Allmother? Yes. The king may allow your girlish ideas, but take care not to cross the church. We have no use for a domineering woman. Haha, cross. Get it? Women have no skill with jokes, he says soberly. There's a pagan rebellion in the south. The cardinal wants our forces to join the war. Not our problem. Oh, what? I simply can't allow a scandalous queen like you to remain on the throne. Your heathen ways spell treason. 4 years. The cardinal conspires to have you found guilty of witchcraft. It's he who puts the first torch to your stake. I was doing so well for the first couple rounds here. Look at how long I lived. Okay. Igioma died infamously, forever an icon to disobedient women. The people hope Queen Willa will be the ideal of motherhood, and they have desired. That book, it has a sacred aura. May I take a closer look, my lady? Give it to me. Not now. The cardinal intercepted the letter you wrote. It was full of obscene and heathenish things. Explain yourself. It was art. So it was you who stopped General Henge from marching with us in the south. Are you sure your soul is safe? I'm sorry. You are pressured to fund a new church endeavor as penance. Let's fund some breakthroughs in women's health. Anything has to be better than these creepy old tools. Yes. Oh, the money. Whispers say we compromise too much with our enemies and grow weak. What do you think, dear? Let's be ruthless. I tried the royal winery. What a great grape. Let's send some in tribute to the Lady of the Wood. What will make my money go up? I don't want my money to go down. No. A traveling merchant is at the gate. Shall we welcome her in? Yes. Lady, I, Master Delphine, can bring you exotical, beautimous, and possibly even magical wares from all the land. Beautimous? Indeed. There will be no risks or problems with my goods. None. I'll go ahead and set up shop. That's what I thought. And I'm burned. But I did need to get the merchant. Willa the Mercantile died famously, forever an icon to disobedient women, blah blah blah. I saw a broken mechanical owl in the corner of your duel room. Want me to fix it up? I love that type of thing. Yes. With the owl repaired, the royal duel chamber is now back in business. Gentle wife, will you help cancel the kingdom's high judge on some cases? Sure. Which emblem will you choose for your embroidery, lady? The sword of royalty or the flower of mercy? Flower. The day of the first dew is holy for my people. What blessing shall I make for you? barely. A man trespassed on his neighbor's farm and was gored by his neighbor's ox. Is he entitled to damages? No. Rules: there should be goring allowance for farm intruders. And I'm killed again. I was doing so well. I restored the owl, though. Okay. Meet the explorer, discover a new world, and pass the sainthood test. Queen Latoya takes the throne following a long drought that has thrown the economy into chaos. The church may build a monument to the new queen's virtue, if she's indeed virtuous, that is. Don't. Your beauty ingots are 1/10 the treasury. Why be so extravagant? Can't we buy cheaper? My beauty is a business expense. Or yes. Oof. When I was at sea, I heard a strange rumor about the isle to the northwest. I could tell you for a price. Tell me. The queen of the island is said to be a sorceress, she whispers. My queen, the land has been restless of late. Perhaps now is the time for us to study your security plan, just in case. But will it damage my... Not now. This horse was owned by one soldier, but raised by another. Which soldier gets to keep the horse's war medals? The... Razor? Ah, church and money are so low. Just as Calton rules under special wartime proviso that credits handlers with animal awards. Ugh. No! I'm doing really poorly all of a sudden. Latoya died famously, forever an icon to disobedient women. Queen Laura's marriage celebration brings a period of national anxiety to a close. My people believe the time of the black sun is coming. Darkness will fall in daytime and the people will tremble. Wow. It's hard to pick between family and diplomacy. My cousin is facing charges in the east. Should I bail him out? Yes? No air yet? Must be your bile rising. This cure is made from baby rabbit intestine and is sure to help. No. Humble warning, my queen. The crown must curb its spending, lest our treasures be badly strained. Good idea. I sense witchcraft vibrating abundantly in this court. The cardinal wants you to attend to the trials of suspicious persons. Love a good witch trial. Let's try your royal chef. She seems humble, but what if the broth she brews are evil? That's crazy. Queen's first duty is to purge the kingdom of dishonor, he hisses. Remember that. Oh, please, great lady, I ain't no witch. I'm just a poor unmarried cook wearing a witch's hat. For how long? All my little life, your graciousness, she squeaks. I promise you all I done wrong was to pick some herb I shouldn't. I promise I won't go picking in the churchyard again. What was it? Just a little grave rose, she cries. Tastes nice. I'm begging you, beautiful queen. I am as innocent as a lizard. Doesn't your lord heap blessings on the merciful? A lizard. Ooh. Whose lord? I said our lord. I said it plain as day, she insists. Enough questions. I shall now make my ruling. What is the Queen's recommendation? Is this woman a witch? She isn't. Oh. Cardinal Orleans is disappointed, having brought his favorite torch. All right, we got away with it. That was legit. Thanks so much for bailing me out. I owe you my magical expertise. You speak oddly. Don't freak. Witchcraft is key to women's resistance. Don't trust that fake acolyte and her Earth Mother act. Ooh. You hope Cardinal Orleans doesn't find out about this. And he did. And I'm dead. I was doing so well, too. Laura the Sorceress died famously, forever an icon to disobedient women. Queen Megna faces an enormous challenge with religious clashes at their boiling point. My queen, an idea. Let's gather diaries from your court and bury them for countrymen to discover far in the future. Sure. Many fashionable members of the court help you bury the time capsule. I refuse to sit on the council with that fool Bartholomew de Coquille. Please, I beg you to take away his seat. No. The cavalry commander is so old, but won't retire. Please, Queen, give him a medal and show him the door. No. I hear a lot about love rites from Liz. Can't you do one yourself? Oh, not sure. Try it. Cast a love spell on yourself. Aren't you the witch? You don't think it's strange that you can only use items on others, not on yourself? Weird question. I guess if you want to truly love yourself, you must look outside this Queen app. Ha! Aren't I deep? App? Oh, that made everything go down. A lot of the country folk still go without work or wages. Shall we provide a stipend or invest in industry? Stipend? I'm making a huge book of all my prognostications and scientific wisdom. Want to hear some? Yes? Oh no. The chances of rain this week are 46%. I'm 25% certain. Isn't science amazing? No. I'm sorry. A young lady was killed by bandits on her way to her wedding. Does the husband's family still get the dowry? Yes. Oh. Justice Carlton rules that a verbal wedding plan is sufficient to dowry entitlement. Hey, what is the All-Mother anyway? The true goddess. But it's weird, isn't it? Why would this powerful magical sect and this mother goddess figure need you? Jealous, eh? Please allow me to bring new goods here, my queen. Memories of your home are just an import anyway. No. Oh, shit. Your flagrant expenses have left our kingdom destitute. I guess we'd better escape. Savage hounds that once obeyed you now chase you into the woods. You're never entirely found. My child. Are you happy? You see so many turnings of the wheel of stars. You live so many lives. You are the forever queen. That is my gift to you. So creepy. You will have the honor of delivering this land from the grasping fingers of little men and their little gods. Only love me, obey me, as one of my acolytes. Seek the counsel of my highest priestess. And in the maze of green, follow the sun to make it disappear. Alright. Queen Julia comes to this new land amid renaissance of optimism and invention. The church forbids experiments on human bodies, but is it okay if they've been dead for a long time? How long? The king keeps buying himself sets of gilded armor he'll never wear. Please make him stop. I will. That cardinal is always harassing me. I think he suspects. Is it cool if I crash on the royal sofa for a while? Sure. As a nun, I proudly live a humble life, but for a little worldly coin, I might share a secret of the church. Sure. The church is secretly very afraid of the Lady of the Wood, who entices people to worship the All-Mother. I'll buy another. The only way to survive the cardinal's sainthood test is to show him a holy bone. Good luck with that. What, a chicken bone? Wow. The church has asked me to investigate a high court judge in this kingdom. I will need your assistance. Sure. No one respects the state more than the church, but this judge may be deliberately obstructing our work. What do I do? Encourage him to consider the church's perspective more, he says. Finally, a pious queen to bring honor on the land. You must be proud to be so favored by the church. Ugh. A girl was whipped by the deacon for selling oysters on church property. Was the punishment legal? No. Okay. Judge rules against the church. A lesser duke said rude things about my family vineyard. Should Her Majesty chastise him on our behalf? Would Her Majesty chastise him? Okay. Yes. Would you skim off a little personal fortune for yourself if you knew no one would find out, theoretically? Yes. We've crunched the numbers, and a whopping 72% of other queens choose the same as you. What other queens? I found a very rare item, a magic mirror made only for queens. You may need to borrow from the treasury. No. Are you sure you can rule without magic, she huffs. My lands are enriched since you welcomed foreign merchants. Will you accept this tribute? Yes. Long live the queen, he cheers. My people forbid the eating of meat except for ritual. I recommend you command this court to keep such a diet. I need to get the people down, yes. I found this weird old clock in my lab. Look at these star-shaped gears. I think it's Western. Would you like to have it? I need to get the church back up. I don't want your junk. Sorry. It's not that you're smarter than me, but you do pay more attention. How about joining the Royal Council? Yes? From then on, the land's queen was always given a role in the advisory council. Will you pray over the army's daily exercises? When the church and the sword hold hands, peace is certain. Ooh, you're both so low, it doesn't really matter which I do. Yes. Join the royal forces to avoid religious superstitions. My queen, please ask the church to leave the army alone. I understand. Oh, queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone at court whom you love in secret? I love the king. We acolytes need silence to do our sacred rites. Will you build me a tower in your palace? If I say yes, the church will be mad. No, sorry. This court is foul with wine and men with stained mouths. Chase your ladies. Why not abolish drink? Oh, army's not going to be happy, but I need to get the church up. Yes. Bring back wine! Wine and other libations are sacred to my people. The church's abolition amounts to religious oppression. I can't help. The weakness of the royal family has doomed this land. We should never have taken a foreign queen. Yep. Yep. I did a little bit better that time than I had been doing. Julia, the advisor, died in bitterness, her crown forever disputed. Queen Magna takes the throne in the hopes of carrying on her family legacy of order. You look a little pale, Your Majesty. My leech treatment will rebalance your red humors. No. The mines are open again, that we may have ore for our gear. Will you make a prayer for the dig site this year? Doesn't. Not now. Oh. That made the military go down. I am the king. Why don't I have a tower of my own in this place? Let's build one. Your mechanical owl resembles the All-Mother's sacred owl. Truly, you must be her champion. I am. I am your husband's loyal servant, yet you are so noble, my queen. Is there something between us? No. In your latest portrait, you are painted clasping poppies and wearing a wreath of gold. These are evil emblems. You're imagining things. Cardinal Orlin says the holy army he builds is only for ceremony's sake, but it worries me. How can we trust the church? We must. The cardinal says the crown must pay for half of its new cathedral. Do we do everything he wants now? Everything's kind of low. I guess it doesn't really matter. No. The scarlet rash has laid all the city low. The people are asking for a visit from your majesty. Yes. You comfort sick children in the villages. Later you notice an itch. The Duchess claims her lord husband has given her no birthday gift in 17 years. Does it constitute neglect? I mean, kind of? Maybe? Not. I mean, not really, but I mean, that's kind of a jerk move. Yes? Justice Carlton rules that notable spouses are obliged to a minimum public show of expenditure. All of the portraits they've painted of you, do they make you feel beautiful or weird? Weird. Doohoo! We've crunched the numbers and a whopping 72% of other queens chose the same as you. What other queens? That always makes it go down. Oh, but your skin is so red. Oh no, I'm feeling dizzy too. Toughen up. Red Plague. The kingdom is silently succumbing to the ravages of the Red Plague. A man claiming to be a great explorer is here to see you. He's so handsome. Please, let's invite him in. Let me see. Beautiful queen, let me honor your name with my discoveries. With your funding, I may explore new worlds. Ooh. This illness is what comes of a certain royal family member's lack of piety and heritage. I know. Land turns ash in your face. What? Yeah, no. Because we all got the plague. Well, met the explorer. Chosen for her impeccable manners, Ashima aims to instill confidence in the crown. Ours is a golden age for national unity. I must give an address. Should I praise God or thank the farmers? Farmers. For my next expedition, I shall cross the sea for glory. Shall I cross the sea for glory, or quest north in search of treasure? See. I heard a rumor that you blasphemously worship the All-Mother in secret, but you don't, do you? I don't. No. I returned from our expedition across the sea. Alas, we were beset by storms and half your fleet was lost. Try north, then. The stars say that now, the age of Aquarius, is the time to embrace your neighbors. Take a diplomatic trip. Yeah, sure. Far to the north, we discovered a tribe of winter barbarians. I gallantly took one prisoner. What is your wish? Send her in. I should have killed him, but I wanted to meet the strange queen. I've heard such tales of you. Let's wrestle. Let's. Oh no, the people has gone too high. Nothing went in your favor, but only your dignity was harmed. Upgrade your clock, pass the sainthood test, enter the maze. Shima, the worldly's frenzied death is forever a dissertation topic. Queen Paulette was chosen to strengthen ties with the West. She may not be welcomed in her new land. You are queen, yet you don't own any weapon? How strange. Let me give you this dual pistol as a gift. Yes, please. Jewel-studded ceremonial pistol made for launching poetic duels. You should learn how to use it too. Show me your pistol and we'll go to the duel room. Not now. My queen, your bold and unflinching reign has led us to a new era of might in this kingdom. The lowlands are flooded and the west is drowned. Some curse has fallen. We must build a dam. Too expensive. I know you entertain the East Kingdom tonight, but my mother is very ill. Can you braid your own hair? Of course. You do your best, but it's a mess. Luckily, Easterners love relaxed styles. Just because I'm in your land, does it mean Cardinal Orleans can make me go to his church? No. Despite my predictions, the rains have entirely stopped. People are worried about the harvest. Import food. Ooh, that was a lot of money. It's my birthday. You'll throw me a party in the royal gardens, won't you, dear? No, screw you. Lightning struck a cherry tree. After it fell, a neighbor kid ate all the fruit. Do the parents have to pay the tree owner? No. Okay. Justice Carlton rules that private fruits are considered discarded if felled by an act of God. A fire has destroyed a renowned stable. Will you express your financial sympathies to the owners? No. They'll resist it, but if you put the injured soldiers to work making textiles, we'll save more on imports. Yes. Oh, that damaged the church. Let's make an alliance, my little knucklebone. Our furs for your precious stones. Sound fair? Yeah. I made everything go down. Your Majesty, will you write to each noble family to thank them for their support? There are only 200 or so. Yes. A woman was rejected by her betrothed after a beauty cream gave her hives. Must the manufacturer now marry her? Oh, man. Oh, good. Rules that basic beauty standards must be guaranteed by cream bachelors. You made friends with the Northerner, but our allies to the east are at war with them. Now we'll be dragged in. Let's fight. I didn't get a special thank you letter for you, my queen. How come you did not write one for me? I thank you daily. Found this weird old clock in my lab. Look at these star-shaped gears. I think whatever I choose is going to screw me over. Beautiful embellished clock with intricate parts designed in a Western pattern is in need of restoration. Yeah. Alright. Well, we got the clock. Paulette the duelist died famously, forever an icon to disputed women. Queen Desdemona comes to the throne in a time of national discontent and simmering aggression. I've had enough of Lady Lys. Must we really have old plants and animal guts in our fine chambers? I'll talk to her. Would it kill the Baroness of Portseed to show me kindness? My folk are treated as mud on the golden slippers of such ladies. I'll talk to her. I must admit, my queen, I enjoy arguing, and so does Lys. Please, let us continue. As you like. We've lost many men in the war. Would you please pray to your strange god? No. It would just anger the other god, I'm sure, he says. Let us offer patronage to this promising young sculptor. I kind of promised him. Fine. Other researchers don't take me seriously. Please make a royal speech to the glorious virtues of science. No. This is the first sculpture from your protege. Look at these curves, this passion. Where do we display it? How about the attic? Yeah. Found a very strange item. A magic mirror made only for queens. You may need to borrow from the treasury. No. Are you sure you can rule without magic? She huffs. The Feast of Spring Plenty has roots in the occult. We must honor only church holidays in the royal calendar. Nope. We can end this war if you only decree in public that Faye is not your friend, my queen. Will you disavow her? No. I want to present my theory, a world made of plates, at the Philosopher's Summit. Can you send me? Fine. Your doctor's weird theories gave your court an odd reputation. The church wine is too expensive. Let's just use the local wineries. It's better for everyone. Guinea pig, you're very noisy. Shh. Yes. Why do we have to be royal all the time? Tonight, my wife, I want you to drink wine with me. Pass. Please suggest that your subjects send noble daughters to our temple. New blood is needed to keep the faith of the land. No. The Holy Father himself asked me why this country is at war. What is your reply? Ooh. Oh, that made everything go down. You lie like a garden snake, he hisses. Kitty! Pet the kitty. Somehow she still seems dissatisfied with you. Oh, war has driven down the price of chocolate. Might as well buy a lot. No. In my homeland, barbarians tore down a statue of my ancestor. They claimed she was their conqueror. Was she? What would you know? You killed... Ooh, my ancestor fought for decades so we could have a home. I'm proud. Oh, sorry. Who did she fight? Oh. Our enemy, she said stubbornly, of course. Yeah. It's so hard to tell what's going to affect what. Desmond the Enlightened died famously, forever an icon to disobedient women. Queen Megna steps in to rule a divided land with polarized expectations resting upon her. I heard there is a patronage program. Please, I want to paint a barrel of apples in the sun. Fine. The dramatic painting turns out to be a commentary on entropy. I press my fingers into my eyes. I see sunspots. Does this mean an eclipse is coming? In your brain, maybe. The church is asking you to help Sister Buceline make crafts with children for Saint's Name Day. It's good publicity. And nice, too. Try not to tell the poor folk that the earthquakes represent... Why not tell the poor folk that the earthquakes represent the displeasure of God? It will make them more obedient. No. Oh, that made the people go up too much. My sweet queen and dearest friend, happy 20th birthday. It would be your lady's honor to throw you a celebration. Don't tell anyone. Let's commission a portrait of the friendship between our countries. It should have me picking you up in one hand. No, sorry. If you ask me, that explorer is just here to spend the treasury wooing your ladies behind your back. Maybe so. That explorer of yours is a waste of funds. The road to heaven is found only through the church. Nope. This woman pretended to be her own twin in order to get gifts from her twin's husband. Is it illegal? Yes. Okay. Alright. Queen Emile starts her reign in a time of great class tension. Her coronation is resented. The ports here are just crawling with criminal activity. I'm scared. Would you send an army to crack down? No. The stars are finally in perfect alignment. It's time to establish a center for philosophy and enlightenment in this kingdom. I'll find it. Center for Philosophy, a widely regarded hall of philosophical study and enlightenment. Forgive me, but these days of war are what comes of a queen straying from her proper role. Me? I'm bored with war. I should just sign this truce. I should just sign this truce and end it, don't you think? Yes. Your frivolous endeavors will be our ruin. Encourage the king to appoint me prime minister for the people's sake. No. I wish to apply for art patronage. Imagine 6 tapestries, each depicting life alongside the mythical world. How last century? Sorry. My folk are devoted to women's education, but do you think we might celebrate women's beauty just as much? Of course. I want to be able to see our enemies from far. The palace needs a new tower. Too many towers. Do you ever think about just, like, killing your husband when he isn't looking? Yes. We've crunched the numbers and a whopping 72% of other queens chose the same as you. This makes everything go down. I'm going to try that. There we go. Oh, queen, patron of the arts, I propose a modern sculpture to look like a bouquet but made of fruit and chocolate. Sure. The artist's remarkable invention becomes a sensation in the kingdom. Your friend from the north? She's drinking the gentry's private wine. I beg you, make her stop. Fine. Oh, this little star clock is really cute. I love gadgets. Can I have a look? What are you doing? The scandalous lady of the east is trying to ransom my good name. I beg the crown to pay what she asks. No. It's time to organize the Feast of the Spring Plenty. Well, it's time for you to organize it. Yes? Oh. A wild crowd is outside bearing gifts for our beloved queen. They're tearing the drawbridge down. Oh, that made it go all the way up. Damn it. I was paying more attention to the ones that were going down. Damn it. Oh no, they're not here for the queen. They're students of my Center for Philosophy here to attend when my lecture is relieved. What'll make it go down? Yes? Oh, good. It's my birthday. You will throw me a party in the royal gardens, won't you, dear? Fine. You invite the entire court to a gala and your palace set piece, a garden maze. Okay. Now we get the maze. What a splendid day. Let's all run into the maze and chase one another in a spirit of innocent mischief. Let's go. You quickly lose your way in the labyrinth. The laughter of the party grows very far away. Go right. You can no longer see the towers of the palace. The air is filled with a honeysuckle scent. Go right. Scent of dense greenery colors the breeze. It's hard to tell which direction you're facing. Ooh, there's a symbol. Go right. Guests are laughing and wrestling nearby, but you can't tell where. Go right again. All the hedges are manicured to precision. This path looks the same as the others. Go left. Spilled wine and trampled flowers layer this path. Sit. You sit for a moment in the warm, quiet garden before moving on. Ah, there you are, my queen. Were you lost? Allow me to escort you back to the palace. Is there anything else I'm supposed to do? I'll stay here. You can hear grasshoppers buzzing in the hedges. It makes you feel nostalgic. Go forward. A tiny starling explodes into flight as you round the corner, but otherwise the air is still. So, when I spoke to the All-Mother, she said follow the sun in my green maze or something like that. So am I actually supposed to follow where the sunlight is coming from, or am I following these symbols? Let's try going left. And Lay's veil blows past, but you can't hear or see anyone. You can no longer see the towers of the palace. The air is filled with honeysuckle scent. The long shadows of the hedges make unsettling shapes on the ground. You call up, nobody answers. Go forward. It feels like you're far from the noise of palace life now. Go right. All the hedges are manicured to precision. This path looks the same as the others. Go left. This leads me back to the bench. Go back. Okay, I'm going to try following the sun, specifically. Go left. Go right. I'm going to give it one more go. Go right. Now it leads me back. Sit. Sit for a moment. Go forward. And we're back at the bench. Okay, fine. Take me back. My mistress, the Lady of the Woods, saw you keep the spring plenty. She asked you to bless the treasury. Sure. My son in the West became a smuggler, and now he's got fines to pay. My queen, why did he not listen to me? Was he desperate?
Yeah.
Maybe. We never managed to get him a merchant's license, so he had to earn however he could. License. The law is grueling. He was too poor to pay the license fee, but too inexperienced to earn more. Then he had a child. I don't want the people to go up. I'm sorry. Sounds tough. Be honest with me. You're not an entirely scientific queen. Are you into a little bit of magic? Gotta go. If we made merchant license laws more strict, the quality of goods would improve. No. You loosen restrictions on merchant licenses, quality varies, but arrests drop. I just thought I'd remarry once you got old, but I'm starting to find your wrinkles quite dignified. Charming. Oh, shoot. You changed the law for licenses and my son can join me at work. Long live the Queen from the West. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. And I'm dead. Examine a church prisoner. People hope Queen Tanya will be the ideal of motherhood they have desired. Lately the moon has been especially bright like a pearl on the throat of a lady. I don't like it. I'll buy you curtains. Oh. How I hate a long day's work, my queen. Please let us work shorter days, but with less time off. No. I found a very rare item, a magic mirror. Fine. Sometimes you hear a strange voice coming from the mirror you bought from Master Delphine. You can't seem to stop looking at yourself. Uh-oh. That's not good. Majesty, the people suffer and need you to be their lady of generosity. It would be best if you were more charitable. Can't they eat sweets? I see. Tonight's wine has brought a certain mood upon me. Shall we try for a baby? It's our duty to the throne, after all. Headache. Your grain gives purpose to the lives of smaller people. What a gift you are to the land. Take pride. So if I say yes to the mirror, does it make everything go up? Yeah. You're blessed to be queen in the age of Cancer. Shall we do one of the All-Mother's divine rites together? Yeah. Bowl, smoke, mushrooms, wine, it's all a blur. The cardinal says a man from your country is in the church prison. No one speaks his language. Yes. Enemies of the church are everywhere. I need the crown to approve my execution of this heathen. No. Fine, but I don't speak the language of your sinful land. You must make him repent. Okay. Cell is dim, but the voice you hear inside is wonderfully familiar. Daughter, I've come to your court and to advise and support you. Free me from this prison. I'll make the church go down, but yes. Queen is the queen in a smock surrounded by pagan symbols? What is this outrageous blasphemy? Oops. This blames Cardinal Orleans for the ritual's lack of effect. Cardinal is furious you release his prisoner. You must pray with me. Yeah, sure. Some people were injured attending an event called World's Largest Bonfire. Does the state pay reparation? Yes. Oh, it made everything go down. Fine. Tiny the Merciful died famously, blah blah blah. Queen Brenda takes the throne to high acclaim. Legends of her beauty eclipse all news. You gather the items you inherited from the last queen. Your face in the mirror is new. Your advisors are waiting. Let them wait. In my country, it's common for women of nobility to date, even if they're married already. So what do you say? You aren't my type. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I just sometimes feel a little insecure next to Faye. She's so strong. Please get a different best friend. Never. Hey, little bones, let my folk hunt your forest and we'll share the spoils. Sure. What a splendid day. Let's all run into the maze and chase one another in spirit of innocent mischief. Okay, so I get more chances to do this. Go forward. Let's try going left. No, go back. Go forward. No. Go right. Left. Go forward. Right. Still. What happens if I just keep going left? Well, let's see. I haven't. Give it one more go. Fine. Am I supposed to sit in all the benches? This is the same one I already sat in. Oh, fine. Years of war ruined our savings. I recommend we sell our historical relics to foreign museums. Sure. Are you always sneaking around the barracks with Faye lately? Are you practicing the pistol? Yes. Great, he nods. Let me know if you need to borrow any gunpowder. Barbarians have taken over my village in the north. They claim it's a sacred site for their folk. Help me retaliate. Yes. Oh, splendid day. It really wants me to figure out the maze. Let's not. You sulk on the patio till sundown while the guests enjoy the maze. Oh, this little star clock is really cute. I love gadgets. Can I have a look? What are you doing? Latest royal fashion is to drape black velvet over the breastplate. Let's dress the whole army in velvet. Now, will the army like that or not? Well, I think it's stupid. Let's... the king avoided the grab of the church's holy army. Your military was relieved. Dang it. Time has come for us to heap honors upon the great queen. Will you hear them? Certainly, Thaw. Will you have your farmers plant everything now to take advantage of the long spring? Yes. Yeah. The frost is over and you were wise to plant early. Let us have a merry celebration of the long spring. No. The gentry's garnished dancing balls disrupt my sacred rites. Please decree the sixth day a holiday of silence. No. It's a pleasure to have so many other women envy you, is it not? It's all right. Admit it. No. His Majesty invited 2 rival lords to our banquet. There will be duels all night and a mess what to do. Give me ideas. No one would dare spill blood before the cardinal, but then we'd have to invite him. And yeah, get on his good side. Oh, Queen, let us be true friends. Tell me, is there anyone at the court whom you love in secret? I love the king. In my land, you and I would be allowed to share a hearth. Is it the same here? I'm sorry. Maybe it's best we stay just friends, she decides. Aww. We have guests from your country to the west tonight, my queen. Will you teach me how to make the right impression? Do your own job. This looking glass is a thing of evil. Allow me to strike it with my arrow. Sure. All weapons bounce harmlessly off the mirror. How to put this? The cardinal wants you to go to finishing school. Why? He showed me a lot of pictures of these really sleek queens with big gold halos. Don't you want to be like that? I guess. Just look yourself, great queen, for who in history has such an inspiring profile, such a worthy image? No. The pleasantry has been throwing stones at our patrols. How can we make them respect the city watch? Hand out gifts. My folk in the north are in skirmishes with barbarians who say our land is theirs. Lend us your support? Yes. As a nun, I proudly live a humble life, but for a little worldly coin, I might share the secrets of the church. I'll pay. Okay. It's the same thing you told me before. I long to prove my strength and loyalty. Let's have a battle tournament in the Queen's honor. No. The acolytes need silence to their sacred rites. Will you build me a tower in your palace? Yes. I need to bring the people up. Cardinal has high expectations of our reign. I hate to ask, but could you wear less revealing gowns? Sure. Damn. No, that was a fairly successful round. I think I will leave the stream here. I usually try to stream for 2 hours. It hasn't been a full 2 hours. It's been about an hour and a half, roughly. But I kind of want to leave it on a high note. So I think we'll just stop there. Oh my goodness, guinea pig, could you be any noisier? Shh. Nope. Pig don't care. Pig don't care at all. So what is... Let's see. So I won't be streaming for a couple weeks after this. Let me just switch over here. There we go. So I won't be streaming for a couple weeks after this. Dates for streams down below. Remember to check there, and I might need to update them because my work schedule for the next month just got somewhat formalized, so I'll have to double check those dates. But anyway, so yeah, I will just leave the stream here, and I don't know if I'll continue this on stream. If people like it, then maybe I will. If not, you know, I'll do something different. I like to kind of change it up, play different things, and so we'll see. I mean, who knows? I like to kind of try different stuff every week. I have a lot of other games that I could try out. So anyway, on that note, I think I'll just wrap it up here. So have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you guys whenever my next stream ends up being. Make sure you check down below for whenever that date will be. So have a good one. Good night. Bye.